TSR QPOMNLKJIHGFEDCBA. We got the alphabet challenge going on. What the is going on?
I like to party.
Jesus, honey, wax much?
This is Unwaxed
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
with Sophia and Sistine Stallone.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Unwaxed podcast with your favorite sisters, Sophia and Sistine. I am shaking in my kitten heels right now. So am I, honey. You guys, sitting to our left might be the most iconic duo to hit the earth. Honestly, now we get only a short period of time with them since they live in Florida now, and I really don't even know what to expect from this interview. I know you guys are probably wondering, okay, we get it, introduce your guest. So, today is the moment we have all been waiting for. The listeners have asked and we have delivered. Joining us on the Unwaxed podcast today are two very important people in our life. We have Supermom, businesswoman, and Cavapoo extraordinaire, Jennifer Stallone, and movie star, writer, director, and lover of competition reality TV, Sylvester Stallone. Parents are in the building! Studio audience! He wants more! Oh my gosh. This actually might be the most iconic episode we're ever gonna shoot. I didn't actually think we would ever have an episode where both of you were in the same place at the same time doing this.
I know, but we're a good duo, aren't we, Si?
Well, we are, and we're crazy glued together. We decided to just wear our clothes stuck together.
That's what I think makes your relationship so special and interesting to everyone else. Because when we reach out to the listeners asking, you know, what do you guys want to know about Jennifer and Sly? 98% of them were about your love, your relationship, how it started, how it's going. And I think we should just dive right into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
So I kind of want to start from the beginning. We know how you guys have met. We've talked about it on the show before. It's not exactly the most romantic thing, considering you were at a nightclub.
Speak for yourself,
Dad
pal.
thinks it's super romantic, even though
I thought it was.
when a camera is rolling and a mic's in front of you, you become a totally different person.
Because I'm a narcissistic exhibition.
Well, someone had to say it. Thank God you admitted it.
Well, of course. I mean, all right, let's just start. Who wants to be an actor? Okay,
Not
think
me.
about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know why? Because you have no talent.
But that's kind of, honestly, it's a little bit true. You put Mom into one film, and then you said you cut me out of the film. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Seriously, I swear to you, I think you're gorgeous. I think you're intelligent. I think you're a brilliant person. But you are the antichrist of acting.
Yeah, no, well, that's true.
Okay.
But you know, no. But I think she's great. She once did a scene where she played a mad nurse and tried to...
Yeah, but honey, that was in our kitchen, and we were just doing a whole movie.
Yeah.
That wasn't a real movie.
It was a butcher knife and it was like fake blood.
Well, yeah, but you were laying on the kitchen counter.
And then I come back, she gives me a heart transplant, and I rise. And
Why was this happening in the first place?
Yeah, what a kitchen.
Because she can't cook.
No, hold on.
No, this is so confusing, everybody.
Let me break this down really quick, because I do want to pick up on that, because I think a lot of wives and people dating movie stars would want them to put them in the film business. Mom is quite the opposite. Right. But there was a moment where you did put her in a movie, and then you cut her from the movie because she was so
I had like one line, and you still cut me.
Describe
I thought you were incredible. But your one line was...
my phone number.
Pretty much. And that's all I wanted to get
I have a
at.
question. Did you know that he cut you out until the day it happened? Or did you know immediately, when it came out?
No, we were actually watching dailies.
It's not
and it was
true.
Goldie and Kurt were in the room, and we were all watching them together.
What a memory.
And I remember it was my scene came up in the dailies.
Oh, your
and
scene.
We all...
Okay. I had just started dating her. My character, I'm in Tango and Cash. I got the glasses on. I'm driving a convertible. I stop at a light. And then I drive. I'm supposed to be looking at the Wall Street Journal. I go, I got a really hot girlfriend. I'm going to put her in the movie.
Yeah, Mom. There we go.
She doesn't belong in it. The producer's going, what are you doing? I go, hey, chill. So she comes up on his stupid bicycle.
She's like
I say,
19
just
probably,
pedal
right?
up,
Really good- yeah.
and I'll be talking to you, and all you do is go.
Hey, but that was so stupid.
But that's the part.
I know, but that was a dumb
I wrote it
part.
for you, especially.
Oh, God, it was the worst part. I had to go like this.
I go, did you?
And then give him my phone number.
I said, no, it got more. I said,
Sly, come
like a
on.
dodo bird? Yeah.
I said, do you own that bike? She
I know,
goes,
he's asking me that.
I said, how many bikes do you own? She
Okay,
goes,
can I ask
"One."
you if
I
I
said,
put
can
you
you
in a-
ride a
Excuse me,
unicycle? She
excuse
goes,
me.
yeah.
Excuse me, if
It was
I
great dialogue.
By the way,
it's not.
Okay, it was
That's
the
horrible.
worst dialogue, and he was feeding me the worst questions. So of course it was stupid. And then we were sitting and watching dailies, and everyone thought
I
it was
was
stupid.
flirting. It had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah, but it was not.
So, Mom,
work.
do you
You're
think that
still
you
here.
deserve a second chance?
I do deserve a second
Okay.
chance. Okay, we've been together over 30-something years. Who's
Wow.
counting? So I think I should have some like little part, not a big part, maybe a walkthrough.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
There's this woman who's out there, and she meets a sea turtle.
Okay,
And
I
they
can
run
do that.
away
I
and
can
live
do that.
happily ever
Turtle.
after.
I love sea turtles. Anything in the
fine.
ocean. How about like a sea cow? Maybe a.
No, sea turtle.
She loves sea cucumbers.
No,
The
actually,
lady at the sea cucumber farm.
What's up?
What?
One-
What does that even mean?
okay, I think your audience, you've lost your audience.
I know. Okay. Well, I would like. I would
pull it
ask.
around.
No, I would ask a question because obviously people listening to you guys now can see there is a lot of differences between the two of you. You guys are polar opposite, but you guys literally cannot live without one another. I think if she was out of your life with the organizational skills she has and the town
I'm very
crier,
A- I'm
she's
very A-type.
A-type.
If she was
you
out
would
of my
fall apart.
life,
Yeah.
it would be mass suicide.
Exactly.
Which infers that I have multiple personalities.
So, Dad, what do you think
God.
Mom does for you, and Mom, what do you think you do for Dad?
Okay, I keep him extremely organized. So I do everything. So I do everything from the minute we wake up to getting him coffee, bringing it to him in bed, bringing him cookies in bed every morning, then going downstairs.
She brings
You
him
don't bring
biscotti
me.
every
single
Yeah, you
morning.
eat biscotti,
Don't tell
like
that
the
in front of
oldest
people.
man
You
cookie
bring
ever.
cookies.
Oh, okay, then I.
You bring me cookies. She brings me ginger snaps every morning. Let's get
Dad,
a
no,
rainbow
so-
dossier.
No, you have
and then,
fig Newtons.
and then
Come
we
on.
get ready. We have I make you breakfast in the morning,
Yeah.
and then I make
protein
sure
shake.
everything is great for you for the day. I go through your schedule, and then you tell a few jokes. I laugh. That's what keeps us
Or
going
else.
because I laugh and I laugh and I laugh because he's so damn funny. Sly is the funniest man I've ever met, and I'm telling you, I've sat with a lot of really funny comedians. He cracks
Really?
me. I said
I'm looking at a wall of them here. You want to point one out so I can kill them?
So how many, Mom?
I've never.
I've been with a lot of comedians. Well, the guys who have dated are jokes. I'll say that. Okay, here we go.
Okay, what do you do
Oh
for
my
Mom?
gosh.
I just aggravate the hell out of
Yeah,
them.
exactly. I've never dated a comedian.
I don't
by
really
the
know
way.
what I do for her. I mean, she knows I would, jump in front of a small train.
Small, not
like,
big one.
This big.
Like a choo-choo.
It would just break your arm.
Choo-choo train. Like a choo-choo little
Choo-choo
one.
train. I would jump. I would put
Toys
my
R
arm in
Us.
front
A
of it.
Toys R Us, right?
No, I do it. I think she's fantastic. She's an amazing woman. I tell her that every day.
does. Mhm.
I don't know how she holds it together. She's just amazing. I mean, but
you.
she's a little crazy.
No.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. She's
Coming from someone who's absolutely nuts. I
well, that's
guess.
what I mean. So a little bit. Something had to rub off on you. And when I say crazy,
Good
it's
crazy.
Good crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference.
As opposed to like sanitarium nuts.
Yeah.
She'll play a puzzle
I don't know
in
if
the
you-
middle of an
Yeah, can you
earthquake.
play a
Play a
puzzle?
puzzle,
You
or
do
do
a
you
puzzle.
do a puzzle?
You build a puzzle, right?
I don't sit there and
All
play
right,
with
because
each other.
all right.
Hey, you
You
go Pete,
play-
you go Sam.
My dad thinks that because my
It
mom.
shows how good I am.
No, you think that because Mom can sit and do the same puzzle for 6 hours straight without eating.
What, 6 weeks straight?
It's true. It's
and
a little
what it is,
obsessive.
it's some dog with his tongue hanging out like that and a bird. I mean, it isn't as though you're doing the Mona Lisa. You're doing cats eating candy bars.
Well, I have a question.
what's wrong
What are
with
you
that?
doing in your? Well, she's doing puzzling. That's more important.
You're FaceTiming
just-
your friend.
I'm just
You're
writing out
FaceTiming
some
John.
reasons.
You're FaceTiming
Oh.
your friends, and you talk about nonsense. That's what the two of you guys are doing.
I'm trying to bring together world peace,
Okay.
and you're doing puzzles.
Well,
Okay.
so obviously there's humor between the two of you. You guys can dish and take it. Like you guys
Yeah.
make fun of each other. What would you say is the most important part of your relationship that keeps it young and fun? Like, I mean, not a lot of couples are like this after
go
all
ahead.
these years.
I think we just don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
Like we
What?
don't. What?
Oh my
God.
freaking God.
What are you talking?
Oh my God. Tissue paper, skin.
No, we don't
right
take
here.
it. We don't take it. What did I say? That was so wrong.
No,
That we don't take like insults and things so
we don't
seriously.
take. No, we don't.
you don't.
Okay.
You guys were just throwing insults. At
Really?
you.
Yeah.
Sly, you're the
worst
most.
human being I've ever met in my life.
Oh, Dad, you're so sensitive. You're the one with tissue paper skin.
No, she's really thick-skinned.
Yeah.
She is. She's good.
And I also.
I'm worse.
No, we have fun together, and we understand each other, and we also, it's really important to understand each other's moods. So I know when he's in a funky mood or a bad mood. I know when to like back off or start.
Right.
And I don't go in for the jugular, and I don't like to fight.
I totally see that. And I think what's really interesting about your guys' relationship is you, Mom, don't take anything that he does too seriously, because most things that Dad does is just straight out of humor, pranks. He wants to be, so controversial in the room and make everyone have the shock value. But I always hear stories about when you guys were dating and then early years in marriage that you used to just torture her with these horrible pranks all the time. Like there was one where you guys were maybe in Aspen or snowing outside and you locked her outside and she
All
had
the
only a
time.
bathing suit on.
No, in my underwear.
In your underwear. Why would you do
No,
that?
it was actually, we were on Park
I'm
Avenue.
proud of her.
It was snowing.
Oh.
And he
I
goes,
want- I want
I was in
the
my
world to see
I
how
was
lucky
in
I am.
my bra and underwear. And he goes, oh my God. I think it was like when we first started dating. So I didn't really know his sense of humor. And he goes, oh, it's so beautiful outside, Jennifer. He goes, come on, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. So come over to the window. And I'm in my bra and underwear. And he goes, look outside. He opens the door and throws me out.
So
I'm on
cold.
the balcony
God.
outside
How
in
long?
the snow.
Oh,
and I'm pounding on it.
So
I'm-
she's crying.
By the way, Park Avenue, New York, and people are walking by, and I'm in my bra and underwear in the snow, and it's snowing on me.
You look so angelic. I swear to you, you were incredible. The whole crowd is out there, and they're going like, author, really, you're like an angel,
Yeah,
frozen
that's
angel.
right,
But the
I
best
look like
thing,
a popsicle, not
but
an angel.
the day before,
Mom.
now you're bringing back all this horror. The day before, I go, this blonde hair, and I think we got to have a little
Let's mix it up.
makeover. So I walk her into a wig store.
Oh, God.
And it's like a really cheesy wig store. It's right next to an ice cream parlor. So how good can it be? And I go, I'll take that one. It was kind of a short, right?
Yeah, it was like kind of a short, like cute
know.
pixie, very
Right.
dark,
Who
very
was it?
dark.
It was like Joan, not Joan Crawford, Joan.
Joan Jett?
No, not Joan Jett. Who's the one that was like Joan Collins?
Okay.
Like this kind of thing. So she puts it on, and it's a little large. So if you turn your head too quickly,
It shifts. The whole thing shifts. And then there was it was a bit windy that day. So we're walking down the street in New York.
Where?
No,
No.
we're walking down the street. Now, Sly has a crowd following him, right? No, he has a crowd following him. And everyone's like, oh, there's Stallone, there's Rocky, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. And we have all these people. And my
What is
wig
Rocky
is
doing with
literally,
this
you're
weird-
lifting, and the thing is hanging on.
no, but you got to.
And Sly is literally
This is
on,
why I
rolling
write
in the streets.
This is why I write stories, okay? Because there's a through line. What it is, the wind came by. A bus it was very loud, boom, and the wind, and it moved her wig.
Yeah.
So her part went from here to there,
Oh,
like someone hit her with a hatchet in the middle of her head.
Oh.
So it's in her face. She goes, "How's it look?" I go, "Fucking amazing. Looks
Dad.
beautiful."
Everyone's laughing at me.
The people watching, her head is crooked, it's sideways, and I left her like that. As long as I
Okay,
could.
but that
I
is
thought it was so cute.
But obviously, you guys keep it funny. You keep it exciting. I actually, what Dad does for you a lot is he writes you love letters too.
He does.
And romantic.
He writes me love
yes.
letters. He also writes me poems, like love
Not
poems.
enough. I need the bone.
Yeah, get back into
Started
it,
up again.
Shakespeare.
I have a whole stack of them I've saved. And
Yeah, but
So, Mom, do you prefer a letter or would you like flowers instead? And do you think Dad
I'm
is
totally
more
down on flowers. I
Down
think
on flowers.
He
it's
hates
like-
flowers.
It's like giving
Don't
someone
talk about
salad.
it. Don't talk
Like
about
giving someone a
flowers.
salad.
It's like giving someone a bowl of salad. You go, okay, here. These things cost $200. Give me $200. Keep the flowers.
I guess.
Because
I
they're,
guess.
sadly, they're.
Wait, so if you're trying to
Excuse me.
I actually like a plant.
Oh
These
no.
wouldn't happen to be plastic. But
Yeah. Can
we're
you
trying to save the environment.
Okay.
Okay, this has got to go. Next week we're having
Slide.
real cactus.
Wait, I have a question. So if you're trying to woo a girl and a guy is like, okay, what do I get her? You think just going up to her and giving her $200 that's gonna give her totally? She's gonna
You know what? Girls, you won't admit it, but someone's going to give you a bunch of goofy flowers that are going to drop dead. Or here's a couple of $100. Here you go. Get yourself a purse.
You're bribing her to get
That is so old school Guido from like Hell's Kitchen. Like, get yourself something pretty.
A Guido.
Go.
Yeah, keep
This
your
is my
chain out.
Guido
Keep your chain out.
ID.
So would you say that Dad is more romantic, or do you think you're more romantic, Mom?
I think I was more romantic in the beginning. Now he's more romantic.
So what did you do for him that
what
was
have you
so
done?
Yeah,
romantic?
what happened? Why'd you fall out of love?
Yeah, what happened, Mom?
Oh, I get it. The comedians on the wall.
I've never dated a comedian. That's oh my God.
Dad, she
I've
is
been
the-
with you since I was 19.
she's had
Give
one
me a break.
boyfriend.
Yeah, like give me
One
a
too
break.
many.
Yeah. One.
Okay.
Total
All right.
bozo.
So your question was, what am I?
But you said you were more romantic in the beginning.
I think what happened was it was just us in the beginning, and so I had a lot more time to make him cookies and dinner.
That's true. And then you intrusion.
And then
came
you guys came along, and that took up a lot of my time.
Well,
so
every time. Yeah.
Well, don't you feel like the way that you guys show love to each other is you bringing him coffee, cookies, all that in the morning? Because I remember she got sick recently, and I've never seen you so frazzled in your entire life for not someone getting you cookies in the morning,
No,
coffee.
I know, what was it,
He's like, who's
breakfast?
making me breakfast? He just sat
I
there not
got so
eating.
scared.
I said, can't you crawl to the kitchen and get some food? I
got so scared. I called up Sophia because we were in Florida and they were in LA, and I got so nervous. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm sick. Who's going to take care of me? So I called up Sophia. I'm like, Sophia, I'm so scared because Sly's here, and I don't know if he can take care of me.
No, Dad's
And
not really, hey, I can take care of you.
Sophia was sending me soup from across the country and medicine.
I'm sending her all this stuff, and Dad's in my room. Why can't you think I can help? You're gone looking at cars for the next 4 hours.
You left to go look at cars all day.
So it's safe to say that, Dad, you show Mom love emotionally in your humor and the way you speak.
Well,
and then,
he
Mom,
helps her.
you do the physical things every single day.
Like carry the luggage, open
yeah,
the door,
yes.
book the restaurants,
You're
cook,
right.
clean,
Exactly.
take care of him, remind him about every single
By the
thing.
way,
So I'm very A-type,
Yeah, but
and
you
he's
wouldn't
very
have it
not.
any.
Yes.
Jennifer was wagon train material.
It's like
She's the kind of girl.
A horse, like I can pull a
you're
horse.
wagon. What I mean by that is you're a woman that can sit there and go across the country and defend themselves and forge a river
Yeah,
and
that's
bake
true.
biscuits
I
and
could
churn butter.
I could build a house.
like in
and build a
Yellowstone?
house.
And
like Yellowstone?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
like
actually.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, that's actually where my family is.
On the other hand,
you're a Pomeranian.
people think I'm like Rambo. I need room service.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
he likes
Period.
comfort. He does
Yeah.
not.
You know, my
like,
idea of camping out is moving
Four
from
Seasons.
one room to a
That's
better
true,
room.
actually.
That's camping out.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
he likes
Her,
luxury.
She was
He's
raised
a very, very.
outside.
Yeah, you were
Yeah, camping.
Minnesota.
No.
She's-
My mom and dad are from Minnesota,
Yeah.
North Dakota.
How was it? You know, here's a real conundrum.
Okay.
If you're an outdoors person, right? You're
Right.
making hot dogs
Right.
and milk and then plugging your thing into a tree, whatever electricity you could find. You see a gnat.
What?
A gnat.
Well, I don't want bugs.
And you literally will run upstairs naked and hang from a curtain rod.
No, that's not.
Gnat! Gnat!
But she actually
Am I lying?
she does announce the whole house if there's something going on.
I do. I am the town crier.
No,
So
seriously,
I announce.
if there's a in the middle of the night, I have to get out of bed, turn on
Well, by the
all
way,
the
that's
lights.
called a mosquito.
Hold on,
and
though.
I'm not
I
gonna
have
be-
to
One-
argue. I have to argue that statement. There are 4 girls, so yes, we do all freak out at the sight of a spider.
you,
but
thank
when
you.
I go to your room and I say, "Someone kill it," Mom always kills it.
Yeah,
You do
it's
not
true.
get out of bed.
Yeah,
to
you
kill
wouldn't
the
get out of bed to save it, but
Mom
I
fixed
get
the
out of
pool
bed to save
generator
it.
recently.
Not only do
I
I
fixed the
kill
pool
it,
generator.
I hate it.
You did not. You
Nothing
actually,
good.
you
I'm
did.
not-
You did eat a spider once when I was young.
No, Dad, no, this is funny. Our
You
pool,
did do
our
that.
generator for the pool went off, and Dad just got like a stick or something, it's like hitting it, literally like a caveman. Mom goes down, tinkers, and Dad's like, "You can't fix it." Turns on immediately.
I did. I fixed it. I actually have the toolbox
No, wait.
in the family.
She
He
does.
doesn't know what a hammer is, a wrench, and
Dare you?
just telling the truth.
Rude.
I would love to circle back to the comment that you guys made before that you said you were having more fun before we came along. And let's tap
That's
into
not
that.
true.
That's okay. A different kind of
but now
fun.
we're actually
That
having
was
a
a-
lot of fun because now we're empty nesters again. So we are kind of having our second Wouldn't you say?
second round of fun. But I would
second
love
round.
to
We're sitting
know.
there like a couple of bald eagles. Well, where are the eggs?
Speak for yourself, Baldy.
Well, you guys have been keeping each other like very busy. Like you're always going out. You're working more than I've ever seen
yeah,
you
he's
work.
working at times.
I don't know what's going on.
It's great, and you have
great.
like projects coming. Do you want to talk about projects you have coming up?
Well, yeah. Actually, we're doing a thing. I guess the biggest show
The
right now
King of
is
Kansas
Yeah.
City.
well, it's now the King of Tulsa, which they're called Tulsa. But that's Taylor Sheridan, who so interesting. Taylor Sheridan, I knew him before he sort of made it, and he was a horse. He's a real Texas guy. So anyway, he does Yellowstone in
Yeah.
1883, and the mayor of Kingston. He's just
Yeah.
He's a
and
great
so
talent.
it's so ironic, folks, that you never know who you're going to meet,
Right.
Especially in the barn. You know, you're passing people. We sold them a horse at one time.
Actually, we
My
sold him your
horse.
horse.
Yeah.
We sold them your horse.
Well, we used to ride right next to
And-
him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
his barn was here and ours was right next to him. And
And he wanted to, like, I don't even know if he focused as a writer, but it was an inborn skill. That's why I've always said with people, sometimes if you fail at one thing, that opens up a door to another. For example, I am not a natural writer. I don't like it. I don't write treatments, but I can write a screenplay
but you've
out
written
of
45
desperation.
scripts.
I've
like.
written a lot of, but it doesn't come naturally. It's a grind.
But that's what you can
like
say
when
the same
people
for you
keep
though with
journals,
your
I go,
business.
why?
Right.
Like, as mom,
I
you
don't
had
know how to
skincare.
do that.
Like, it's the same thing with mom. Like, mom
Right,
wasn't
right.
naturally good at building companies, but she's
Yeah,
had
but
to
we're
grind.
not talking about your mother.
But no,
So
I
that's-
will.
we're
Look,
talking
I
about-
I want to transition.
Wait, what's the song, Mom? It's all about me.
I know. No, wait. Look. No, so look. The reason
you guys
why.
want to hear it or
No,
not?
look, no. I want to ask this because you guys are both very, very successful people. You're both are still working today more than you've ever worked. And I think not a lot of people can handle and balance marriage and work. And you guys were able to do that on top of also raising kids. So how do you think you guys were able to do that? And why do you think you guys wanted to stick? What was the part of work that you needed to have in the relationship to keep it going?
I think to have a happy marriage, you have to let people follow their natural inclination. Some people don't want to work. Some people need to work. That was her thing. And she's been on her own since she's 12?
Yeah.
Pretty much 12, 13. So I thought, you know what, just let her go.
Right.
Let her, and
You were never intimidated by me
never.
working.
If
Oh,
anything, like, go
and
girl.
it was good because I got to do what I wanted.
No, but I never got the philosophy. No.
Would you stop interrupting me?
Stop interrupting her!
I can't finish a sentence with this
But I
guy.
don't care what you say.
Smother him!
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
smother him right
I'm
now.
kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't understand.
Why are you finishing my sentences?
But yeah, wait, let
Because
mom
I think I
talk.
have a better punchline.
No,
Okay.
no.
No, it's flat. It's flattery.
Oh, it is. Oh, you should say thank you, mom.
Thank you.
Oh my God! Please have an earthquake. Okay. I don't understand when people try to subjugate other and put the lion's paw on them and not let them do what they want to do, and then you come home and you wonder why your wife's in a bad mood. See what I mean? Okay, what did you do all day? Nothing. I waited for you, basically, and so I just was in my own mind, fantasies of what I could have been. Who wants that?
Right.
See what I mean? So I think that's the worst thing is to stomp on someone's dreams, just crush them. Then don't marry her.
Right. Do you think that
Don't
that helped
marry
you
her.
guys?
Don't marry
you guys
him.
like having somebody to come back to?
Was one of the biggest things that helped our marriage because I had my own. I made my own money. I paid my own bills, and I did very well. So
Right.
I didn't need Sly's money. I didn't need to be in a movie of his. I'm not an actress. I didn't need any of
Well,
his
we already
friends.
we established it.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's very rare in this town.
Yeah, it
and I
is.
think I was one of the only really successful early on working women
I think
in Hollywood.
No,
And,
you truly,
so
your story's incredible.
Thank
and
you.
like your work ethic and where you started and where you became. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but I think when a lot of women become mothers, that's sort of their title. And it was really important for you to not only just be a mother, a wife, but also a businesswoman. So I
Right.
think that's really, really cool. And I love how you guys, your sort of come up story from when childhood, you both came from hardships. I mean, it was not easy in the slightest for either of you. But how did you guys persevere and find motivation to become something more of yourself when all of the odds were stacked against you? I mean, like, it's so easy to stay wrapped in the sinkhole of I'm going to just do what my family does,
you
my
know what?
brothers does, and every generation
I
before.
think what you're saying, some people like it just to stay where they're at.
They're
and
comfortable.
that's fine. I knew I wanted more in life, and I knew that I didn't come from money, and I didn't have an education. So I knew I had to work harder and learn it and do the best I could do. And I never gave up. I tried. If one door closed, like I just went through the next one and the next one.
So what was your mindset though?
I was pretty serious growing up. Like I couldn't, it was either sink or swim. So I swam always. And a lot of people, if they get rejected or they get a bad time. And I also stayed really true to my soul. Like I didn't go out and party a lot. I didn't do drugs. I didn't go to nightclubs. I stayed home. I got a good night's sleep. I
Still
worked.
doesn't.
Yeah, but that
No,
to
I
me
like that.
builds character. And also
I
you
totally
don't,
agree.
if you're out there partying, drinking, doing this stuff, you're never going to be prepared for
And you're going to get burnt out.
You're going to get burnt
Yeah.
out. People are going to get burnt out
Yeah.
on you. And I stayed really, I remember even as a model, I never partied with the models. And they all partied and did drugs and smoked and did coke and did all this stuff. I never did that. I
I
always
would put her to bed at 9:30 and I would go out.
Stop. By the way, that's true because you are labeled the king of
In
Miami.
When we grow up.
That's such a
Dad, we
misnomer.
go out. No, you don't understand. Sophia and I will go out, and we have old club promoters saying, "Your dad, the king of Miami."
Did it?
Will Smith.
Will Smith sang a song about
sang
you.
a song about how you were the king of Miami.
Yes, we
That
mixed
you
up
had
with
an
the-
automatic
You go to-
table
no,
at
you
every
go to
single place.
nightclubs.
No, they said that you had a table at every single nightclub in Miami.
Just in
automatically,
case you were
just
gonna
in
By the
case
way,
you
I've
come
never
through.
been to a nightclub in Miami.
I know. She never, but that's actually.
Where was I?
So no, this is interesting.
Where were you? You were in bed at 9:30.
No, but
She was doing a puzzle.
But that's why it works because I was going to ask about. So you were very straight and narrow, and then, well, you not, but that with kids, you did keep us like that, and I think a lot of people have questions about how you were able to raise us, and I mean, I feel like people that listen to this podcast can kind of tell, like we're pretty humble, normal, and a lot of people say that I
You're
didn't
very
realize how
normal
normal
girls.
you would
Yeah.
be with a family that is so famous.
Right.
So how do you guys think that you were able to do that for us, or like make us that way?
Listen's on me because I stayed with you guys every night. I didn't have nannies raising you. I picked you up from school every day. I dropped you off. I took you to all your sporting events. I sat with you doing homework every single night. And I think that's really important. Also, I gave you guys structure. Structure is everything for a child.
Right.
If you're a young parent out there, love and structure is what a kid needs.
Yeah.
And more than anything else, I think too many times parents want to become like best friends with their kids.
Just quality repetition.
Yeah, and
all
it's
the
really
time.
important.
And I'm the worst. Soon as she would leave town, I'd say, "Let's skip school.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's get,
I was going to say,
yeah.
You don't need to learn anymore. I'll give
and that
you
would
some
drive
money."
me absolutely.
Yeah. But I do
I-
have to say, even though you're so A-type, you would never, we could have the flu and you would still send us to school. We've never been
Right.
tardy, never got a detention. And then we had Dad, who sort of was the relaxer, if you will,
Oh, you
and
have a
wouldn't take
hangnail?
us to
Let's
school.
go to Miami.
That's what, so I remember doing homework, in a cigar lounge because I just wouldn't be in math class. And that was also really fun for us because some of our best memories are being able to have parents that are able to do both. Because
Yeah.
I think that was really important. And I think, I don't know, we had a lot of fun.
Well, it made us, I think it gave us structure because now we have a really good work ethic because of you, but then we also have a little oddball comedy
Crazy time.
kind of crazy
You used
time
to go
because of
by
you.
where
But
the giant would live every day.
oh yeah,
Free money.
forever.
The hotel.
I remember he used to tell us this hotel was where a giant lived, and I swear to God, we believed
Why
it.
do we believe everything?
Everything,
you
and then he
guys
told
say?
us about American Idol that he performed on it.
he
and
said
won.
he won American Idol.
No, my
did.
favorite lie, my favorite lies, and he still preaches this today as if it's not total bullshit, is you say all of the scenes that you shot in Cliffhanger were real mountains and cliffs that you were hanging off of, and it wasn't
they
green
were.
screen.
They were not.
Dad, you were 2 feet off the
So you were at
ground.
Chinichinta and
I know,
and
but I gotta
Rome.
explain something to people.
Because they were
okay?
real cliffs.
Yeah.
Well, there were
but
some
when you get into
background
when you
stuff,
get
yes.
into acting, that's where you need close-ups, and you can't do that on a real face of a mountain when you're 4,000 or 5,000 feet
No, but you
up.
told me you actually hung thousands of feet above the ground.
I did.
Why
I
would you?
was cabled.
No, some of it he did do that, but
Yeah.
like some of the
You would
stuff.
tell us uncabled.
There's a name
That's
for
the thing
that's a
we're
name for a
saying.
TV show.
Uncabled.
Uncabled,
Okay, is that not a word?
unwaxed, and
Okay,
cabled.
Not cable, it's uncable.
So
How would you though? We'll move on. We'll move on from your
I'm bringing that
cliffhanger
up.
line.
you know what? I'm serious.
Let's move on.
This is an insult. No, we will not. Move
No,
on.
listen. No, I actually have
I have had seriously how many back operations?
5,
5?
3 neck fusions. Everything. I've been in the hospital how many times?
at least 30.
At least
I
30.
take out his stitches now
you
because
think I got that
Ooh,
by
stitches.
doing nothing?
no.
Okay, so I'm
It's
the
from
only
you
one
doing your own stunts
in
in
Hollywood that
Expendables.
belongs to all 3 stuntmen's organizations. So not to blow my trumpet, the point is
You
there are
are.
certain things. No, but there's certain things, and when you're designing a film, and this is for people that make films, they understand. You can only do so much on the exterior. When you get into the acting and you need to have something that's ridiculously close up, when I'm swinging on a rope with the girl, you can't do that for real on the side of a cliff. It's just physically impossible and incredibly dangerous. So you have to come in for that.
Well, good.
Interesting. Let's
Good
move
to know.
on.
I have no.
I'll
I,
accept your
I have
apology
I have a question.
in writing.
Great. Let me ask
Okay,
this
it's
because
in the mail.
I'm
Right.
curious.
It's in the mail.
I have a question because I feel like a lot of people have this question, but I don't really know how you guys would answer it. How do you know that she was the one, and how did you know that he was the one?
How people form a bond. Sometimes it's a long fuse. Wow, we knew each other in high school, then we grew up, and then that becomes more of a friendship. And okay, let's get married. So it's not one of those.
So for you guys,
Impactful
it
things.
wasn't.
It wasn't one of those things where I felt when I saw her the first time. It's the only time I felt in my life. Is boom, the earth moved. I'm
He
sorry.
did. He's always said
Yeah,
that.
always
He
said
That
said-
was the first time
What
he saw you?
is
yeah, the first time
that?
I walked into a restaurant.
What is that?
Everything is just so
Don't say it. Don't say it.
large.
Time.
Her eyes, her hair, her presence, her aura. What do you think I'm talking about? Your feet?
Yeah.
I'm talking about
maybe.
your
Well, maybe.
essence.
My hands are big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you think? Did you think you had love at first sight, like real love?
100%.
Wow.
Mom, what was your first impression of Dad?
Oh no.
Oh God.
I was a little nervous because I was young and I
She went
never,
home with me that night.
I
Never
did
left.
not.
definitely
Stop.
didn't.
Stop. I did not. Anyways, I went home with my friend Kirsten that night. So
Oh,
let's
yeah,
get it
that's
right.
right.
But I fell in love with him after a few months because for me, I have to really get to know somebody to really fall in love with them. And I didn't get.
That is such.
Hey, let her talk. This is her
What?
answer.
Stop it.
But
Jennifer.
I mean, infatuation, and I liked him. But love to me is something you have to build on.
I agree, totally.
I think
Yeah.
you fall like, oh my God, he's super cute, he's handsome, he's funny, he's this and that. But love to me is very, very deep, and
Yeah,
I agree
I
with
don't
that.
love that many people. And
No,
you
and
know,
I
when I
always
fell in
say-
love with them, it was like forever.
I always say because I mean, I don't know if people know this, but you lost your father pretty young, and then you just never had structure at all in your life, and I feel like that's kind of what you guys brought. Like he brought
It
you.
helps. No question.
He's your protector. I mean, my dad is literally the most overprotective.
That's true.
If you say anyone is bullying
DTA.
you, don't trust anybody. He got us gold bracelets.
No, you got
or
us gold
necklaces.
chains like we
I
were
did.
like
I
a bunch
had
of
earrings
gangsters.
made
Earrings,
DTA.
charms,
No, but-
everything's in DTA.
I
Don't
with
trust
With
anyone.
our uniform.
I feel like
That's
sometimes-
cool.
It said, don't trust anybody. Well, we can change it. Don't trust arithmetic. How's that?
Sure.
Perfect.
Don't trust army ants.
Yeah.
Army ants, they're pretty
Army
bad.
ants
Yeah,
either.
no, but I like to say that when you get into a relationship with someone and why it works out so well, even if you're total opposites, you guys provide something for each other, and that was
Right.
something he provided.
And
for you.
I was a very nurturer for him.
Yeah,
and I think
exactly.
because he didn't have a lot of nurturing as a child, and I think I came in because I'm a very soulful, nurturing, mothering type of person.
Yeah.
And I think he lacked that in his life. He never
Yeah.
had that. So I came in and gave him that side. Because I think a lot of times people meet him, they think, oh, he's tough, he's rough, and he's, a movie star. They also don't see, he's also human. He also
Yeah.
needs love, and he needs to be cared for, and he needs someone that truly loves him and doesn't, it wasn't, I didn't need an acting part. I didn't need to be
Right.
famous. I didn't need any of that. I think that also helped in our
Yeah.
relationship because I wasn't there for any other reason. He wasn't there we just fit.
Here is something everyone can relate to. when it comes to money, you think about it obviously differently than your parents. So, Sophia, let's say we unpack that today. It is time for Unfiltered Finance presented by Moneyline.
Our parents and us, we're in completely different generations. So it's definitely a generational thing. Yeah. I feel like I have this problem too, but Sistine, do you remember something that you wanted to buy that mom and dad were totally against, but you were dying for it?
You know, every time I see a flash sale on an online website, I'm buying it.
Fair.
I'll buy the whole collection. I can't help it.
I think most of us have that problem with something.
Yeah, and you know what, Sophia? They're still holding it over my head today. But I am lucky because my parents have educated me on the differences between Gen Z's relationship with money versus their generation.
For example, my parents saved more for the future while our generation believes in living more in the moment, like experiences or not thinking about early marriage or children. That's a huge thing. So since our generations have completely different values, that makes talking about money with kids much, much more challenging.
And what about technology? Like me and Sophia, for example, we know what a check is, but it's not like it's the first thing we're reaching for in our purse. In addition, there are a multitude of cards today, but we haven't even scratched the surface to say crypto. I mean, I can't even get into that. I would argue that affects the way generations can communicate about money.
Obviously, Sistine and I were well provided for. We were raised by a great family and all that stuff, and we are very hard workers. Even if there's a generational divide, our parents made sure we understood the most important lessons when it comes to earning money. And they say that it's important to not spend money on something that only lasts temporarily and make sure you start saving up.
I don't know if I agree entirely with that because I understand that clothes are, temporary happiness, but they're happiness in some forms. But I see what they're saying. So thank you, Mom and Dad. And you'll be pleased to know that I am currently seeking help for my online shopping addiction.
Really?
And no, Sophia, it's not helping.
Of course, she's a lost cause.
Moneyline.
Sistine, I have a new baby. Do you want to know its name?
Yeah.
Athletic Greens.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, I hope you're enjoying the episode so far, but Sophia and I want to take a quick moment to announce our very new, exciting sponsor, Athletic Greens. We are partnering with them because it's a product that we started using and loving because we needed more energy.
Athletic Greens doesn't taste like it's super healthy because we don't like that chalky, greeny type of thing that's in a lot of those products. It has a kind of mild tropical taste that you guys can look forward to in the morning.
Ooh. You guys, you're going to taste like you're in Hawaii. Why not? So you're probably asking, what is this stuff? With one delicious scoop of Athletic Greens, you're absorbing, are you ready? 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right.
This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, energy, focus, recovering, aging. It goes on and on and on.
Athletic Greens is a lifestyle friendly, so whether you eat keto, paleo, vegan, dairy-free, or gluten-free.
And I don't know if this is important to you, but it's important to me. It has less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial flavoring of any kind, and it still tastes good. It supports better sleep quality and recovery and also supports mental clarity and alertness.
Multivitamins are so important for anyone to take. Tons of people take some kind of multivitamin, and it's important to choose one with high-quality ingredients that your body will actually absorb, like Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens is a great company focused on sustainability. They are a climate neutral certified company.
In 2020, they purchased carbon credits that support projects protecting old growth rainforests. And if that isn't enough to get you guys already hooked on this product, for every purchase, they donate to organizations helping to get nutritious food to kids in need, including No Kid Hungry here in the US. In 2020, Athletic Greens donated over 1.2 million meals to kids.
That's amazing. So right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with the convenient daily nutrition, especially during the times of flu and cold season. Just 1 scoop with your water every morning, and that is it. There's no need for millions of different pills and supplements to look out for your health.
They make it so easy. So if you want to get in on this amazing product, Athletic Greens is going to give you free 1-year supply of immune supporting vitamin D
and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/unwaxed.
Again, it's athleticgreens.com/unwaxed to take ownership of your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutrition insurance.
You know how a lot
Right.
of people are one way in front of cameras and just in public, and then behind closed doors, there's something totally different? You guys are the exact same behind closed
That's
doors.
not true.
No, you
Yes,
really
it is.
are.
Like this how
We're this nuts at home.
Yes,
Sly.
yes.
Are you
Sly?
sly?
We're even worse.
We need
I
to
think
shrink.
you're
we're way
worse.
worse. Actually.
Yeah.
You guys think this is a lot? This
No,
is like
no.
nothing.
This is how we talk at the dinner table, like screaming, yelling.
Honestly,
so
I
true.
always say this. I can't. We actually, Sissy and I both say this when we go to dinner with other families, and their dinners are so quiet,
I know.
so boring, and I'm like uncomfortable being
Because
there.
we don't just talk, we yell
at
talk.
each other.
So,
And so
I
when
say, why aren't
want
we
the
yelling
butter?
at each
Like-
other?
No, and then people come over to our house and they never want to leave because they're like, there's something always happening. Someone's falling, someone's bleeding, someone's screaming, crying,
yelling, laughing,
It doesn't
telling
stop.
jokes. We
The
never
dogs
stop.
are eating off the table.
That's
I know.
true.
You can't leave the
I
dinner
love nothing
table.
better. You invite people over for spaghetti dinner with no utensils.
Yeah.
I go, this is gonna be
Let's have
fun.
fun.
Let's see how this goes.
And then the dog jumps in. If you go to the
The
bathroom,
dog comes in.
you do not want to leave your seat.
seat's taken.
Because the
The
dog
cat,
will
too.
jump in, the cat will jump
Drink
on
out
your
of the
plate,
cat will drink the water out of all the waters, and then
and then the
dogs
dog will
eat
jump
everything.
and eat the remaining food off your plate. It's awful.
And then Dad will take the leftovers. Whatever's left.
I like leftovers.
Even after the dog eats it.
No, he still eats it.
He still eats it.
That's true.
That's actually disgusting. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
The food that you eat is so alarming. Like, you went through a phase of only eating buckets of cottage cheese.
You're right.
You went through a phase of only having celery and celery juice.
Or
Sorbet.
Snapple.
Or sorbet.
He
You
was
said that.
obsessed with
You
Snapple.
told my boyfriend at dinner the other night, for some reason you thought it was a humble brag, that you would eat half a gallon a night
Right.
of sorbet.
And they get frostbite.
And they get frostbite.
And then he'd sit there with blankets and
Really?
towels wrapped around him. And then, by the way, he got so crazy about sorbet. We were on such a big sorbet. I had to call restaurants and find out where they got their
The gallon.
number.
The industrial.
No, not gallons. Like the huge tubs.
The tubs, and he would eat out of those.
Yeah.
I'd eat with a blanket on.
Well, you
Seriously.
because you got brain
and then
freeze.
he would shake.
Oh, major brain freeze.
Oh,
By the way,
my
I'd like to
God.
give it. Rarely do you get a brain freeze from ice cream unless it's too cold, but sorbet will kill you. I mean,
You
your
said that was the
brain.
last time.
Oh,
right?
I mean, you'd be on the floor, literally going. Oh,
You heard
oh.
it here first. Every time you
so
come on the
much
podcast, we
sorbet.
learn something new. Sorbet will kill you.
Brain
so much
freeze like
sorbet.
that.
He gave himself frostbite. Like,
I did. I'm telling
No,
you.
but yeah, you eat some
my lips
interesting.
would be blue, but I couldn't
foods.
stop.
But it's a weird thing. Like
think I was
Cy-
going through a depression.
No. I remember you would eat the same thing.
my God.
Like Cy would eat the same thing every single day.
Yeah, that's
like
my point.
Chicken
no,
salad
you're
or tuna salad.
you're an extremist with
Or
things.
oatmeal,
Okay,
oatmeal for
for
breakfast.
for the audience that wants to stay in shape, okay, here's my theory. When you see a racehorse,
Oh my god.
strongest, beautiful animal, what do you think
Compare
they have
himself
for
to a
dinner?
racehorse.
Excuse me, am I going to finish this thought? I am. That's it. So clam up. They don't have pizza and one night they have spaghetti and then run the Kentucky Derby. No. There's consistency. They'll have 8 bags of oats, they'll have a certain amount of hay, and that's it. Period. The way down to the ounce. So when I would do films like Rambo and I had to direct them and stay in shape, or Rocky, which is hard to do, I would eat the same food for 5 months, which would be a crappy dried piece of chicken, something green, and maybe a fistful of size of brown rice. That's it. So I've never developed a love for food. And before that, everything I ate tastes like aluminum because my mother gave me TV dinners when it was just starting to come
Out
out.
of the microwave.
I lived on TV dinners. I hadn't fresh food.
There was no microwave yet.
There was nothing. It
Oh,
was
no.
like cooking. So
It wasn't invented
Oh
yet.
my. How old are you?
So-
War of 1812.
if you want to stay the same size forever, eat the same food every day.
You know what though?
well,
it.
this is such a good.
Well, Sophia,
It's
you're
really
That's a horrible
boring,
fact.
but that's a fact.
No, I have to say, you're judging him, but you eat the same food
I do.
every day,
Genetics.
Sophia.
I do.
It's a bitch.
The, same thing every single day. I can't change
Really?
it up. Yeah, I'm kind of like you.
She
Every day.
eats rice cakes, almond butter,
Almond butter
vegetables,
every day.
apple,
Yeah.
and one brand of granola.
Wait, so do
That
you?
is the only
You
thing
have
she eats.
oats, blueberries,
caramel
Sophia.
rice cakes.
I eat
She wants to
everything.
fight in the parking
I
lot.
eat toast. I eat cheese. I eat eggs. I
Okay,
eat
is this like a food
bacon.
competition? Who eats what? It's a food war.
Wait, let's get into the. Okay, so we're gonna get into listener questions. We put up a poll on Instagram. These are all
I don't
from.
think you have a listener left now.
You're probably right,
After
but
all
they
this, I
wrote
think they've
in.
been overloaded.
They wrote in and they want to know these things. All right.
Okay.
First question is for Sly. Do you like to cook? And I'm pretty sure we just answered that. No.
No, I despise cooking.
Okay.
I like
This is
cooking
my
up
question.
ideas. That's about it. But
Next
Dad, wait,
question.
hold on. You've got to go like this. You've had a booger this whole time. No, a booger, not a. Okay, you got it.
It fell.
Ew. It's on his shirt.
No, don't tell me to flick it. Stop.
Ah! Dad, did you know?
Stop it.
Did you
There's
know
no booger.
that
Never was.
you used to
Was
pin
it
me
a tarantula
down?
or like a booger?
Listen, no, it was fine. But you used to pin me down when I was younger and stick your
No,
gross
but
feet in my
seriously,
face.
this is what and
And now I
young
hate
girls
feet.
and boys. You don't wait an hour to say someone has a booger in their nose until they're, hey, you want to kiss me tonight? I would. Except for 4 hours, you've had this snotsicle hanging from your lip. You bring it up. Oh, did you have something to eat tonight?
Last 10 minutes of the
So that's it's like, hey.
By the way, no, it wasn't even obvious, but I just noticed. It's not even gonna come up, but I just.
I didn't notice because it was on the other nostril.
But I love it sometimes.
I didn't notice
I
it.
love, well, your mother eats like spinach. She loves spinach. I hate spinach. I think it's
Gets
goaty.
everything stuck
It's
in her
always the
teeth.
green, and I won't tell her.
But by the way, how does this circle around back to me?
I know.
When it's about you and a booger. How do I get green stuff? I don't have anything in my teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
All right, can we get to the next question? What's your perfect day together?
Perfect day is like if she's in a good mood and she goes something. What?
Of course. I mean, no.
No.
When you're in a
When you're
shit
angry.
mood, when you're angry.
I think you girls will admit when your mother gets on a mission, watch out.
When she's calm, it's the best.
That's right.
When you're
That's what I'm saying.
when you're
she's
like
calm,
focused, it's scary.
But if she's on a mission, like
Right.
we're going
Oh,
somewhere,
it's so bad.
oh my
yes,
God.
but that means because I have to take care of
Yes,
everything.
you do. And
But
I'm not
how
saying it's
does
a
this
bad
describe
thing,
a perfect
but you're-
day?
Perfect day when
Rock.
mom is chill.
Good morning. Who said so?
That's good. Let's move on.
No, actually,
That was the
Get
answer.
out of the way.
That's
Get out of the way.
Our
Get out of
mom's
the
in a
way.
good
I
mood.
like when we actually don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
So
That's like
when she
our
wakes up
favorite.
with nothing to do and just making breakfast, she's fantastic.
Next
Same with
question.
you.
We're moving
Same
on.
with you.
We're moving on. This is
no.
surely going to trigger another fight. What are your red flags in each other? So red flag is something that you just think is so off-putting. For example, I would say Sophia's red flag is the amount of almond butter she eats. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. I would say Dad's red flag is that he leaves his used tissues all over.
Oh, yes.
That's a red flag.
That's a huge red flag.
disgusting.
No, a red flag
No, a
is
red
like
flag
a-
is you go poof, and then you
That's a
leave
red
it.
flag.
That's not a red flag.
Basically,
That's a snot
That
flag.
means I have to go
A
pick
red
it up.
flag
I hate
is like,
that.
oh, did you see that body angle? of it? Oh, you see that?
No,
oh.
Dad, I'll
No,
describe
no,
it.
no.
No.
A red flag is when you grab your boyfriend's hand and goes,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
a
that's
red
true.
flag.
Well,
That's a definite
Wait,
red flag.
Dad, what
flag.
does mom do that's a red flag? Like, she
Like, what
thinks,
do? What do I do that bugs you?
It could be any little character trait.
Well, I can tell if I'm talking to her, she's going, like looking out the window and being totally indifferent, it's sort of a red flag.
Okay. So, Mom, what's Dad's?
I think
ignoring me
I think
because
I
red
think
flag.
it's the tissue thing. When he blows a tissue,
I
like when he,
don't blow a tissue. I need it
I
there
would
to
say-
aggravate you.
I would say Dad's red flag is he uses kitchen olive oil as lotion, and then you touch
No, no,
everything, and the
yes.
whole kitchen's
So
oily.
gross, that's
Every
true.
handle's
you
oily.
can't give him a hug because you get all this
smell like
grease on
cooking
you.
oil.
You smell like olive oil.
smell like
and he tastes
McDonald's
like the
French
oil
fries.
from the, like the,
Yeah, like you smell like a
stove.
Greek
You know, I was
salad.
in the
It's
shower
horrible.
because of that the other day. I thought it was an ice skating rink. I
I
felt
know,
like I was
because
in
all
a
the
Charlie
oil's like the
Chaplin.
Honestly,
And
mom
like-
doesn't have a lot of red flags.
It's not a red flag.
Yes, it is.
Dad, a
Right.
red flag.
Unsanitary.
A red flag is every time you eat, you have crumbs all over your chest.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's a red flag.
that's a red.
They can't stay in your mouth.
How embarrassing.
So next question, Sophia.
Okay.
A red flag is when the dog runs downstairs with your underwear in its mouth. How's
Oh,
that?
that was Sophia.
Mom, how-
Sophia, remember when Buster takes your underwear and brings it to his bed?
Only
Oh my God, he collects all our
and
thongs.
brings it. I'm eating breakfast, and all of a sudden you
thong.
have what are those things
My
called?
thong.
A thong.
My red
is
thong.
next to my omelet. I go. Oh
Only
man.
five
Wait,
Sophia's
our
underwear.
dog and everybody loves my thongs.
But by the way, we have to
to dad every
everybody.
time.
Busters are
It's so
cow
gross.
poop. Busters
Yeah,
are
First of all,
Buster-
I want
Buster's on a
to
man.
pretend that you're wearing sort of like bloomers or girdle or
Dad,
something like
why
that.
would we wear bloomers?
It's my dream.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't want
he
to see
doesn't
your
wanna-
daughter wearing dental floss for underwear.
First of all, you don't
just-
have to see it because you don't see it.
But I don't see it.
That was on
The dog
purpose.
brings it to me. It's a
So this is Buster's red flag. This is no one else's red flag.
Buster's red flag.
Okay.
You like the fact that you see my thongs?
Yeah, that's just so
it's
gross.
so bad.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Stop leaving it on
I
the
find
floor.
it's like in my shoe.
Dad,
the dog puts it everywhere. Remember?
He does.
Stop.
He drags
I'm getting
everything around the house.
Okay, next question.
Mom, how did
I'll read it. Mom, how did you get
Buster's
past
uniform.
Dad's Ed Hardy phase?
Oh God, I think I burned everything.
man, that was not
That
a
was
bad
the
thing.
worst.
How
And then we had
dare
20
you.
I
boxes.
hope you show a photo of this
Ed Hardy
phase.
fans, I apologize
No,
for
but
the
it was like
indifference.
over. It was.
I was doing
overkill. No, you had the hat. You had the jacket.
you're
You had the
right.
T-shirt.
Okay,
You
may
had
I
the.
explain?
You had the pants. You had
Stop
everything.
embarrassing yourself.
Okay, that's
Okay, I was doing expendables.
Right.
So I find when I act that I work from the outside in. If you start to change the way you dress, and everyone here will say, oh, you totally feel different wearing a suit than you do wearing this, or wearing a dress than you do that. Am I wrong? Okay, so I'm doing expendables. He wears bracelets. He has his hands taped. He's wearing leather.
Yeah, but I mean, I had to live with that guy. I had to live with.
Well,
Ed
Yeah,
for
you're
like.
being like a.
you didn't live
what is
with
it
Ed
called? What
Hardy.
is it
You lived
called?
with me wearing
know,
it.
but it was like
what
it
is
was
it called when
overkill.
you what is it called when you act off and on?
Method acting.
Method acting. And Ed Hardy, that's what you did, was method acting in Ed Hardy.
Well, I got to sleep with her wearing a sweatsuit. What's the difference?
we'll move on from this?
Wait, no, I do have to say though, you wore an ungodly amount of rhinestones every day.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
were covered in rhinestones,
Yeah,
and
you
that
were-
was
you
just
were very
it was
shiny,
like
like a
another red
starfish.
flag.
You know what? You're never going to get hit at night jogging, pal.
All right, whatever.
That's actually true.
So, if you could describe your relationship with a theme song, what would it be?
This is it.
Yours would be the Purple People Eater. That's what you.
What's the song? Sorry, giant purple people eater.
That's right. One-eyed, one horn.
Yeah. That's your relationship theme song?
Yeah.
Oh, come
I like that
on.
one.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what? I don't know. That's
Mine
a
would
tough
be
one.
something from Puccini's opera La Bohème, like Nessun Dorma.
No, it would be the Russian orchestra with the bees.
I like the old Brady.
And it's like the most chaotic
would be your
soundtrack
theme song.
ever.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. I mean, that's like I
What,
don't know.
Your theme song?
Yeah, that's kind of a hard. We don't have a theme song.
I like Turkey in the Straw is a good one.
Okay, so
Next
I like
question. No more.
I like
no
it's
more.
a good chip lollipop.
Good. That's-
It's
you
a
know, that's-
good ship.
Lollipop. It's a sweet.
It's too erotic. Stop.
Erotic.
Okay, so how do you guys feel? They're asking about the kids moving out of the house, and now it's just the two of you on your own.
I had a nervous breakdown at
Did
first.
you?
No, did she?
I did.
No, we miss you guys.
Yeah,
no
we
question
miss you.
about it.
We love being around you guys. I mean, I know some parents like cheer and open champagne, and for me, it was really, really tough because I raised you guys so great, and we did such a good job that now is like the fun time of hanging
Yeah.
out with you guys, and now
You
you guys
guys
are
shouldn't have moved out until your middle 40s.
or 30s or something, but
Really?
whatever.
Where are you going?
What
Bring your
would we
boyfriend home
do?
and live there for a few years.
Creepy.
Yeah, what boyfriend's gonna want us to live?
Where are you going?
That's a little
I don't
weird.
know if they want to do that, but
Yeah, not my
no,
cup
but
of
now
tea.
it's
What are you guys gonna get coffee together in the morning, meet in the kitchen? Like that's
Yeah.
awkward. That's
No,
weird.
It's not. Why?
what do you
At 40?
What happens
What-
before they're young? They sit on your knee. Oh, Daddy, I love you so much. That was like, good morning. Go. Leave me alone.
No,
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
No
today.
one's ever
We're
said
not
that.
preteens.
No one's had. Anyways,
I didn't
no,
say
I think that's like the hardest thing is because we actually love being around you guys.
Yeah.
That it's hard when you guys move out because we really miss you so much.
Well, we miss you too.
Except when you gang up. That's a bad.
Oh,
right.
please. We'll
Oh,
cry
my
you a
God.
river.
Next
You
question.
say one thing to one, you now have an.
We're a team of women. We got to stick
Yeah.
together. So you're odd man out. So
You and
you and
Buster
Buster
out.
need to go smoke a cigar or something.
Yeah. He does love taking
I
Dad's
do.
cigars, so.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna get into
next
that.
question. Who was the difficult child to raise? Ooh,
Whoa.
controversial.
That would definitely
That's
be
easy.
Scarlett.
Scarlett.
Oh,
Scarlett.
Scarlett. Yeah,
Sorry,
that's true.
Scarlett,
No,
you
no question about it.
You know a daughter is going to be hard when you guys are afraid of a gnat and the other one has a tarantula sitting on her head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When she
Scarlett.
wrap herself in
Am I
a
lying?
thing. boa
and
constrictor.
put a snake around her neck and has a tranquilizer.
She always just did what she wanted.
Opposite of you guys. Opposite.
Yeah. What was your first date and how did Sly ask Jennifer out?
Okay, this is our first date, and I'm going to go really quickly because it's a long date. We had a mutual friend invited me to go to a restaurant, invited Sly to go to a restaurant, but he invited way too many girls.
Wait, no, your first
That's
date.
first date.
Oh,
First date,
date.
not
Date,
meeting.
That's your
okay.
first meeting.
First
Yeah.
date, I think we rode horses. We went to Hidden Valley, and I
No,
love.
we didn't. Well, our first date was
Yeah.
at
No, during the day.
Ivy
we
by
went,
the shore.
I understand, but the first date, we went
Did I take
horseback
you
riding.
horseback riding?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
really cute.
romantic.
Yeah.
Oh, good
we
job.
both love horses, and
I knew how to score, pal.
Oh
So,
my god.
He actually is.
Why do you got a really good story?
He does give great dating advice. It's-
Because I like doing stupid humor.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. But anyways, we had a great day riding horses. That was our first official.
That's really cute. Okay, I love that. What is the best lesson your daughters have taught you?
I think the best lessons is that you don't realize how much you can love somebody. I don't know if that's
That's
a
not a
lesson.
lesson. It's
I
not.
don't, but honey, this
Eh.
my,
For her.
It's for me.
Yeah, for
don't
her.
That's not
you can't. There's no button buzzer.
That's- Sorry. Time's up.
You're so mean to her.
No.
Let me finish my thoughts. The best lesson is you realize that health is wealth, and when your kids are healthy and happy, you're good. Because you can only be as happy as your most unhappy child. That's saying something like that.
I'm
Anyways.
being crushed by the cliche tank.
Oh, God.
Save me.
I like
Oh,
that
God.
though, Mom.
Save me.
I like it.
No.
What was your lesson with having all girls?
Your mother is the best. She's great. To learn, I don't know. Probably to be a bit more contemporary. In other words, you bring me into a different generation, music-wise, which. But it's different. It's
Sure.
different. The way
Yeah,
you
that
look at
makes sense.
politics and everything else. I think it's. I also like watching your. Well, sort of. It's weird. Your dating life.
Yeah.
It's
so very interesting.
Yeah.
because they bring home so many creeps. It's wonderful.
Oh my God.
No,
I
I
have
don't.
to
When was the last
straighten
time I brought someone?
I'm
wait.
joking again. Can you guys? After
I was
all
going to
these
agree
years-
with you.
We don't
You
bring
were?
home
Only
creeps.
you brought home. But
Yeah,
not
I
you
was
brought-
going to agree with you.
I
Sissy
was
brings home
joking,
the
but if you
creeps.
want to, okay.
Come on, it's kind of true.
No, I'm only joking. The thing is, you hate having your daughters, just be out of your sight. Once they get a car license, and every parent will tell you, this is one of the worst days of your life when they start to drive.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, it's terrifying.
And I always imposed a curfew. Sorry, but curfew. And I call you, man, right? I
That's
track you
true.
down.
Our curfew was so strict at 10 o'clock at night. And if we couldn't be in the car at 10 o'clock. If we
They
were
would
not.
I go, where the hell are you? You go, in the shower, downstairs. And
Yeah,
like,
literally.
room?
If we
You had to
weren't
be-
in the kitchen or in our bed,
Yeah.
we were in so
Oh,
much
and he would
trouble.
stay up.
And he would walk
All
and
hours of the
pace
night.
all night.
No,
long.
I
all
knew I
night.
was in trouble when I saw your silhouette. No, see, because you always like to backlight yourself.
Yeah, for every
And so I just
situation.
see you on the second floor balcony looking down,
Like
and
the
I knew.
backlight. Like I bring a lighting crew. Guys, let me explain.
I remember.
Daddy, you're so
I have a-
dramatic. You're an
If
actor.
you put the light on in the bathroom, it's behind you. You can't. That's,
Well, obviously, I know you didn't prop a ring light to
but
make
you're
it more
making like,
dramatic.
I walk around like a little wind machine.
Yeah,
with
you
backlight.
do.
I remember the amount of times I'd be driving 15 minutes away from the house, and you're like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just walking in, just to get you to go to bed." Oh, and you would
I
still
just
be
worry
so
about
mad.
you because it's just a very creepy
Yeah, it's true.
world.
That's true.
Sly, what was your least favorite movie to act in? And Mom, what was your least favorite movie he's acted in? Ooh.
Go.
Just one answer.
Creed 2.
That was your least favorite to act in? Why?
Whoa.
Long story.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's one, and that's not for it because it was just a bad time. I realized Rocky was ending. It was just not. It was very
that's fair.
emotional, and lovely. See, I liked Oscar. Oscar was just. I think it was called French farce, which is weird comedy, and the audience just. But
Wasn't
it's
into
really
it.
a
Well,
well-made
I
film.
thought it was funny.
I'm serious.
Yeah, it was-
I
was.
thought it was kind of fun.
The one that turned out to be the biggest disappointment, which, because I loved working with her, was Rhinestone. Basically
Dolly,
lost a director.
yeah.
We lost two directors in the middle, and each director had a different interpretation. So
Two
Oh.
directors.
we lost
I think
three
mine- I
directors.
think-
Yeah, Mom, what was your favorite
directors.
or least favorite film that Dad's been
I
in?
think it was like Stop or My Mom Will Shoot was pretty bad.
That was so bad.
That was so bad.
Heinous.
Or Or what was the one? And I hated it because you were too like dark.
Oh, you know what?
And the
You
silver
hated
suit.
it because I looked so sexy.
is it the
it drove you
is it
nuts.
the
Judge Dredd?
No, it's the
No.
killer. It's
No,
the
it's Get Carter.
Get Carter.
I
Ugh.
hated
Yeah,
that.
I didn't
It
like
was
that
just-
one
it
either.
was-
You're the
there
only
was
one in
no
America. It's a
personality.
really
It was
good
like
show.
Well,
it was
I
just
still
awful.
think your
Yeah.
acting peaked when you were the toy maker in Spy Kids. And I
Oh,
don't think you
that
can
one.
beat
Funny
that.
you bring that up.
It's my favorite.
I finally
Oh,
got to play 4 characters. It was like, I love
No,
it.
that's the
He,
greatest.
he actually liked it. He
I
thought
did
it was
like
fun.
swimming. It was fun.
Well, the
And you don't
director
shit.
was
We
so
were the
much fun,
coolest
too.
middle schoolers when that
Ever.
movie came out, and we were walking around.
I did that for you guys.
Actually, he did do it for you.
Really?
Yeah, because he thought it would be cool that because
Yeah, you go
all
for
the,
Oh,
like
we got so
Rambo
much
and this
swag.
too.
Yeah.
the toy maker.
So,
But
cool.
the director, Robert
Rodriguez.
I love
is
him.
just
Great
the
guy.
best
oh yeah.
guy ever.
So which of your 3 daughters? This is gonna be hard. Do you trust the most to least?
That's
To
mean.
what?
I can't even say that.
I don't know
Okay.
why you asked that. You
Wait a
wrote
minute.
that down.
I
It's a
didn't get
pretty
the
hard
last part.
question.
No, who do you trust the
You-
most, and who do you trust?
It doesn't
the
have to be
least?
serious.
Not
Oh.
serious. Like who would tell a fib?
We're not gonna
for them?
fight in the car
What?
later.
Who would I
Scarlett-
trust? Scarlett, you can't trust.
Yeah. No, she everything's a half truth.
No,
She spins it.
No, I love it.
They're all. God, that's a tough one.
I know, and that's not fair.
I feel like
You know
we're
what?
kinda
It kind
equal.
of depends.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
sometimes you get really
Me?
high strung. Yeah, you really.
Like what?
Am I lying?
No, you're right.
You get really snappy, and
Oh, and
then
then she gets very emotional.
you explode.
Oh,
at
yeah,
times,
Sophia
back and forth.
Sophia gets explosive.
So it's
I get
kind
very
of like
passionate
I
in
don't
my
know.
fights.
And then I explode, and
Then we all explode. Literally.
we all explode.
It's so much fun.
But no, I trust you all with my life. So that's
Aw.
it.
Okay, so this is the last question.
Why?
The hardest lesson. You want to keep going?
I want to do. Take me home tonight.
All right, you know what? I'll switch up the last question.
I miss Eddie Money, baby. Where you been, buddy?
Dad, last question. Can you
Yeah.
sing a love ballad to Mom right now?
Yeah.
Do it.
As time goes on, I realize just what you mean to me.
How did I believe that you were on
done.
American Idol?
Yay! I loved that, you guys.
So you guys, this is my favorite episode. I'm just saying that
Aw.
now, and it will be because I think now everyone has got to see the other side of us that
Yeah.
has never been really seen before.
Well, my message to you is when in doubt, shout.
My
folks.
message is
let it out.
floss every day.
Okay, perfect. Then we're signing out.
Floss the one you love.
Thank you guys so much for watching this very special episode of the Unwaxed podcast. We will see you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Keep punching.